A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Nate Eovaldi will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed
to. Mookie Betts will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 54 thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Tapped down the line. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Jeff Bradley will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Hicks going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading. Roenis Elias will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls a strike zone.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pedroia is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Alex Rodriguez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. I have to imagine Pablo Sandoval will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
In the air out to left. Gardner moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Xander Bogaerts will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race. The 1-2 pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Beltran, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. So his remarkable season continues, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Shot back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Hicks. Gone! A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. He creeps closer now, his 71st on the season. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Starlin Castro will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And after your guys just gave you 2 runs the last half inning, you don't want to start giving them right back. A leadoff walk? I mean, no way. You can't do that right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didi Gregorius will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Aaron Hicks will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mookie Betts will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Striding into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez, the 297th of his career, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Standing in now, Jeff Bradley, and that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And here in the third, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out of jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
High and deep to straightaway right. Beltran ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Pablo Sandoval is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Xander Bogaerts stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
And I think he proved to us his last at-bat that he can turn around anybody's fastball. So maybe you go off speed or try to get it down in the zone.
Gloved by Castro. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run. Brett Gardner digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game. Pedroia
is able to get there, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Carlos Beltran. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy can take a ball away from him like that and hook it out of the ballpark. I mean, you're showing some kind of strength right there.
Catcher, Ryan McCann.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back. Bradley waits on it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Dustin Pedroia is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left side. Headley's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 25, Jackie
Bradley Jr. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bradley is retired. 2 down now. Digging in, Rusney Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Mookie Betts will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
In there, a base hit.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Looking to avoid his first walk. Belted high and deep into right center. Beltran looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And as he celebrates that home run, he may or may not even be aware that that was number 298 for his career. Creeping up on 300, a very respectable number, no doubt.
Well, 300 home runs is definitely going to be a nice feather in his cap. Some good home run hitters didn't make it there, so we'll be keeping an eye on him as he approaches that milestone.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Ivan Nova is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Into the box now, Jeff Bradley. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Alex Rodriguez will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just peck away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam rings.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Starlin Castro.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
In there, 1-2 now. Throw over to first, just keeping him close.
Just checking.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out. Didi Gregorius is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Pedroia is there for it. And the inning is over. David Ortiz will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Xander Bogaerts will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. Dustin Pedroia will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox leave 1, and it remains an 8-1. Aaron Hicks will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Betts. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Brett Gardner will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but the strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed, if you're not putting the ball in play.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It's still an 8-1. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
Now batting,
Rusney Castillo will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
now batting, center fielder.
So standing in, Mookie Betts. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Here it is on 3-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Brian McCann will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've And the pitch on 2-1. Nip the corner. 2-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Greg Bird will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next,
Alex Rodriguez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Taken high and deep to right. Castillo going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Hanley Ramirez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jeff Bradley stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. David Ortiz will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Beltran is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Well, maybe a leadoff base runner could get them going and give them a chance. They need to start making a move if they have any hope of getting back in this one.
And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, The shortstop.
Didi Gregorius will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Aaron Hicks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Brett Gardner will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he lays off for a ball, 2 and 1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2 and 2. The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and bobbled out there by Pedroia. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Carlos Beltran will stand in again as we take... Three-two with the bases loaded. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Brian McCann stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this one's up around the eyes, 2 and 1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
First baseman number 30.
Greg Bird gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3 and 2 now.
Well, he doesn't look very settled up there right now, and I guess that's an easy thing.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as they cut it to an 8-6 ball. Going to be all for his starter here tonight. He leaves with the lead after 6 2/3 in this high-scoring affair. Joe Kelly will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. To 2 and 2 now. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3 and 2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, and the inning finally comes to a close. Pablo Sandoval will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Yeah, and how about that last half inning? Now it's up to these guys to respond, maybe punch back, if you will.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the eighth. Xander Bogaerts steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Dustin Pedroia will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting.
Rusney Castillo will step in. A ground out victim his last time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Beltran going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 75 on this great season, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Dylan Betances will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box, Mookie Betts. Beltran has a read on it. And that retires the side. So they pick up 3. Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Driven to right field and deep. Castillo ranging back. Gone! A 2-run home run for Chase Headley. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now batting.
Aaron Hicks will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them, most recently in 2007. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being... Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Andrew Miller will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Hanley Ramirez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready with the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Still 2-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Hanley Ramirez has just launched another home run, and now he's just one shy of 300 in his big league career.
And, well, I wish I could tell you from experience because I never came close to 300 home runs, but that's quite a few. And a lot of great hitters can't say that they ever got there either. He continues to climb the charts, so you never know exactly where he's going to end up when this thing's all over.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. David Ortiz digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to center field. Hicks looking up. And it's gone. A solo home run for David Ortiz. Number 74 for... Shoots this one to first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
That's a pretty athletic play there by a first baseman. That's no 180-pound shortstop out there. It takes him just a little bit longer to get himself airborne, but he does a nice job of getting himself up and then coming down with the ball.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Hit hard to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So, striding in to start the ninth, Carlos Beltran. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Craig Kimbrell will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting.
Brian McCann will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Kimbrell pauses. The 2-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Greg Bird will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The run scores from second. Alex Rodriguez will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And a swing by Rodriguez, but he got under it a bit as this will be pretty routine. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Starlin Castro ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Hanley Ramirez. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but